Joint practice with the Tennessee Titans has officially come to a conclusion. And let me tell you, the big takeaway is that Brian Flores' defense is going to be scary. Now, we have a lot of doubters around the media realm, the experts and stuff like that say our defense isn't going to be any better. They might even be worse than what they were last year. There's some people that are like, well, they got Brian Flores. He's going to be good. However, look, we're going to be scary good, okay? Ryan Tannehill was asked a question after practice today, basically, about the defense and what it was like facing the defenses or facing our Minnesota Vikings defense the last 2 days. And this is what he said, okay? It is definitely a style that you don't see a whole lot. It's something you don't see on a weekly basis. Brian Flores came in here knowing he had to revamp our defense, give us a new system, give us a new scheme, because last year with that Donatell, I mean, that was just absolutely horrendous. It was horrible. We all know the whole situation that went down. We weren't blitzing, dropping people back in pass coverage that shouldn't have been dropped back into pass coverage. But this year, Brian Flores has got the boys moving and grooving, flying around, making plays, trying to get better each and every day. And the pedigree that Brian Flores has, we already should know that he's going to make our defense better, right? You see what he did with the Miami Dolphins. They were they were a 23 overall defense for a couple of years, or in the 20s overall. Turn him into a top 10 overall defense. He goes over to Pittsburgh, continues that greatness over there that they've always had on defense, I feel like anyways. We know what he did with New England and stuff like that under Bill Belichick. So he's learned how to scheme the defense to make offenses kind of confused a little bit. And that's what he's doing with us. He's making the boys fly around. He's sending blitz packages left and right. He's confusing Ryan Tannehill, and I know Tannehill isn't the greatest quarterback in the world, but he's a veteran, okay? He's played in this league for I don't know how many years at this point. He's seen a lot of different defensive styles, and the fact that we're already seeing a lot of different styles already in training camp, in these joint practices, getting a real good look at what we're bringing forward into the regular season, it makes me smile, makes me pumped, makes me excited, because I know our defense can be good. You look at it on paper, you're like, ooh, they got a young secondary, probably going to let a lot of yards go by. Their linebacker core isn't that good. Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr are both out of the building now. What are they going to do there? You know, their defensive line is okay. It's not the greatest. But yeah, they have Danielle Hunter. They bring in Marcus Davenport. But look, I don't care who we have as our personnel. All I do know is our defensive coordinator is going to light a fire under them. He's going to make them exceed the standards. Okay, and that's not just getting by with a couple stops here and there. No, not at all. That is absolutely dominating the game on the defensive side of the ball, confusing the opponent's offense, okay, the whole entire game. We're going to be flying around. We're going to be making plays. Look, we're going to rattle off a couple wins because of our defense. Now, last year, we had to do it because of our offense. Like, our offense was the reason we won games. Comeback Kirk Cousins, okay, Kirk O'Chains. He did it all, had the most fourth quarter comebacks last season in the National Football League. I don't think that's going to be the case this year, because our defense, yes, it's young. Yes, it's inexperienced. But with the defense coordinator like Brian Flores, he's going to find a way to make these boys play better than what is expected of them. Okay? Look, our corners, Caleb Evans, he's back. Okay, he's going to be back Monday. He's pretty good. We see him the last season. Mekhi Blackman, we're not sure where he's going to be, but I'm sure he's going to be above Andrew Booth Jr., although Andrew Booth Jr. had a fantastic interception today. If you want to go see the video, I'm sure you can find it. It's all over. Or go to the Minnesota Vikings Twitter page. He basically ended practice. He came out of nowhere, picked the ball off. How you doing? Keep it moving. And we just kept going forward. But look, I think we're going to be just fine. This defense is going to be very, very scary. We're going to see a lot of blitzes, a lot of randomness happening. Danielle Hunter's finally going to be able to feast on quarterbacks because he won't be dropping back into pass coverage. If Ryan Tannehill is saying this stuff, that, hey, we don't see this on a weekly basis, like ever, that's good news. And our own players even said that. Kristen Darrisaw a couple weeks ago said, look, we're seeing stuff that we normally don't see until like week 2 or week 3 of training camp. And that was at the beginning of, I want to say, OTAs and stuff like that. Like, Brian Flores came in firing on all cylinders. Hey, you're going to learn the playbook, and you're going to learn all of it right now, okay? We're trying to win championships here. We're not trying to win by small margins. No, we're going to get these boys ready to rock and roll from day one until the regular season hits. Brian Flores' defense is going to be scary, and I got to tell you, hey, every opponent out there, watch out, because I still have us going 13-4, and I think we can do that. We'll win the NFC North. We'll win a playoff game or 2 or 3 or maybe even a Super Bowl. But I know that Brian Flores, what he's bringing in and what he's implementing over here in Minnesota is going to be fantastic. And I hope he continues to be our defense coordinator with the years to come. But obviously, he's going to be a hot coaching candidate if he has a great season. But as of right now, look, don't be fooled. Our defense might not look like much, but we're going to be scary, okay? Mark my words. And if I'm wrong, I'll eat them, all right? Let me know in the comments what you think about that comment from Ryan Tannehill saying it's definitely a style that you don't see a whole lot. It's something you don't see on a weekly basis. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 1,000 subs on Minnesota Vikings Syndicate, only like 14 away. And if you're on 2.0, we're only 2 or 1 away, I believe, from 300. So make sure to hit that subscribe. Have a great rest of your night, folks, and Skol Vikes.